The Perth Scorchers had another brilliant win tonight against the Brisbane Heat, and one of the heroes, Herschel Gibbs, is with me. Second game that you've got away to a good start. How are you feeling in Perth now, mate?
I'm feeling the heat, mate.
I'm feeling
the heat, and I've settled in nicely now. I think the last two games have been fantastic. I think my partner, each time my partner's got, off to a flyer too, and I've obviously just tried to chip in, as much as I can, and the light's about to fade. But all's good so far, so good.
All right, now, you've had two partners. You had Sean Marsh and Marcus North. How do you find it when you have a different opening partner?
Not ideal, being the common denominator, but they're two fantastic strikers of the ball. Wickets have been good, and I think both times, the lads have just, come out with the right intensity, and we've taken it to the bowlers, and when it comes off, it's wonderful. Obviously, you always need a bit of luck in this game, and the luck has been with us so far, so hopefully it will stay with us.
Now, your preparation has been a little bit different to everyone else. When you go to the nets, what are you working on?
For me, basically, is I don't try to do too much in the nets, because I find that I end up playing too many shots. It's just about hitting the areas that I'd like to hit, consistently, obviously. And the wickets are obviously in the whack of the nets are probably the best in the business. So there's plenty of time and plenty of opportunity to make the most of, and actually get a lot of confidence in the nets.
Right, for the young players out there watching you today, you didn't swing hard out the ball, you just timed it. How important is it to keep still and time the ball in this format?
Well, look, I've never been a basher, like maybe a David Warner or a Chris Gale, but I believe those who time it sweetly enough can always be a handful on a really good day. It's not always about smashing it long, the ball just needs to clear the ropes. It doesn't need to clear it like 30 or 40 meters, behind it. But the timing, is important. It's just as important as the strength part of the game. But look, I have my areas that I'd like to target. If I can hit it a little bit further than I normally can, it'll be fantastic, because I'm sure everybody likes a long ball. But it's still effective enough when you really can get it away anyway.
Now, sorry about this question. When you come over to South Africa, or with South Africa, you get a bit of hostility from the crowd. What's it like playing for a home team in front of the Perth crowd?
Well, I haven't been reminded of the Steve Waugh catch yet. I'm still waiting for that, but it's been wonderful to be, part of the whole Aussie setup. I've always enjoyed my cricket playing here. Not that we've obviously had a huge amount of success here, but like I said, the people understand their cricket. They are very demanding public, like we have back home. But it's just wonderful to be part of this whole competition, and I'm very happy that Mickey asked me to come over, and I'm going to make his decision a really good one, and hopefully we can go all the way.
Well, there you have it, Herschel Gibbs, one of our fantastic overseas pros. We love him. We want him to be here next year as well. And thanks, Perth fans, for getting down here to the Heat. Make sure you get to the next game as well, because we're going to put something special on here out the furnace.